Oh my gosh, I need to do some research, but this is what we're talking about here, guys. This is what it's all about. All right, everybody, Baron here, and welcome back to one of the most beautiful, one of the most charming games. Oh man, I have missed this game, and there have been some huge updates to it. Kingdoms and Castles. How many of you want Kingdoms and Castles to become a series again now that we have this huge update? Let me know. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna show off here is actually look how the terrain is different. Before, you could build bridges across any body of water, right? So these are what is known as independent islands, whereby I'm fairly certain, I'm not sure if we can build a bridge here. I think you can only, or maybe you can build a bridge per se. Well, that's the thing we have to figure out, but you can't just build like tiles that are just like wooden port tiles and like cover this whole area in it. You can only do that in the shallow areas. Now, as far as like, can I build a bridge from here to here? I'm not certain, but now there are boats that you can transport people from one island to the other. And there's giant, like, let's do a large map. Type random and go. Oh my God, look at this. Like, look how incredibly large these islands are. So this is like an archipelago. And it's like, it's anyone's guess where like you'd want to start. Probably, whoa, www.www.com. Oh my God, look at this. We could have castle islands. This could be freaking awesome. All right, so this is gonna be the map that I'm gonna go with, right? I'm gonna build a castle here. Oh gosh, I can see it now. It's gonna be great. If you guys are doing and playing this update, tweet me like your kingdoms with your navies and all that stuff. Oh my gosh, I wanna see it. All right, so mine is definitely the blue banner. In Ikberg, no. Burgerberg, yeah! This could be a good one, but it's lots of stone. But I think this would just be perfect because, yeah, and there's so much arable farmland around here. I'm trying to figure out which island I'd want it. Oh my God, look at all this farmland. This one would be better to defend, plus it'd be like these. Oh, land not suitable. Interesting. I wonder why this land isn't suitable, but this land is. Someone explain that to me. That's quite fascinating. An unpopulated land, so let's see. And we have enough stone and iron, so I want to build probably just right in the center. And eventually I think we could, yeah. So this is gonna be interesting. So the issue here is there may not be enough trees to cut down all of them and then start a forester on the island. So let's actually look for the new stuff. Oh, we have wooden castle blocks. I forgot all about that. So we've got bigger maps, merchant ships, transport ships, independent islands, a job priority system, wooden walls, stone roads, Queen Barbara, and then the Noria Aqueduct and Reservoir. Maritime! Oh my gosh. An outpost built on unclaimed island land to start a new settlement provides a small amount of starting resources when complete. So we're gonna need wood, stone, and a decent amount of gold. This dock stores goods for pickup and drop off by transport ships, allows foreign merchant ships to dock. And this is the Noria, it pulls up water. Oh my gosh, where do we wanna build that? A giant, so, oh man, did I already doom my starting colony just by thinking too far in the future? We're gonna need to build over to the stone. Oh shoot, we're doomed. This kingdom is doomed because I have no access to the stone. I would have to build a pier, which I would need stone for. All right, now I didn't mess this one up. Here's my seed. 799278505 if you want to play the same one. And now I'm thinking, look at this. This one kind of looks like England. Like here's Scotland. This would be like, you know, Wales and Cornwall, I believe. And this would be what? East Anglia if we're going on ancient maps. So don't you love how I just like mess it all up? And then this is Ireland, but Ireland is up north. And it's not very arable, so we're gonna pump this full, and this is gonna be filled with farms, and we're gonna fill it full of potato farms. Ocean breeze. Pfft. Aha! Look at this. And we've got decent farmland and stone and access to wood. It is perfect. Well, don't you think like London would be here, right? I'm wondering, should I build it over here? We're gonna have to eventually fortify it all. Ooh, I've got such a fun idea. Oh yeah, all right. So we're gonna put our castle here. And we're gonna have these chop. Oh, this is, I really like this spot. I like this a lot. Oh, first thing, we need to do a quick test. Can I build a bridge? Okay, I'm wondering if I can build bridges across here. I don't think you can. So like we could build a bridge over here, but I don't think we're gonna be able to get in some of these other areas. All right, so our castle is completed. Let's go ahead and build a little bit of a road section. The first houses I think should go over here. Yeah, because it's just barren land. Haha, barren land. This will be farmland. This will be wood. We can segment everything initially. All right, so now we're going to need a hovel. Look at that. Oh man, yeah, we're definitely in a better position. Oh, and we're gonna need food ASAP, aren't we? Which we're gonna need some. Then I guess we're gonna need to expand some roads straight up this way. If I go up here, then I could get little nines, little blocks of 9. 1, 2, 3, a little grids of 3s by 3s. Yay, we've caught new people, all right. Congratulations, Burgerberg has grown to become a quiet hamlet on the island of Anglia. Oh yes, gosh, I'm so excited for this game. Let me know if you guys want me to stream this, because I could stream this for many, many hours. Get me some trees, get me some lumber. All right, so I've got the basic layout here. It's time to start making farms. Haha, I just named this island Anglia. Is that part of Anglia? Ah, build an outpost to name this island. Build an outpost to name this island. Oh my gosh, these independent islands. So I think this one is part of it. Yeah, I think because of the shallowness of the water and the fact that I could build a bridge there. But my idea is to slowly start building up and expand my farmland over here on this coast and then fill out over here. But we definitely need more wood coming in. I think we definitely gonna need some of that wood. So let's actually go ahead and build. What I'm gonna do is just keep it centralized here. And have road all the way around the castle. It'll be separate from the other buildings. But eventually we're gonna need to fortify this place. And then I have an idea here. Remember Hadrian's Wall? I'm thinking we might want to build Hadrian's Wall here and just fill out this area first and consider this the wild north. Because I mean the Vikings are eventually going to attack, right? And man, it makes you wonder if you could also have like rival kingdoms or like trade with other kingdoms. I wonder if that would be in the cards. I don't know how that would be, but I'm very pleased with the developers. Well, it's raining here. Year 3, what is the season? It's not winter, and I've got an orchard growing here, being built rather. Oh, look at this. Look at these little people. So, produces food based on soil fertility, can't be flooded by heavy rains, which is good because my farms here could potentially. These don't seem like heavy rains, but you know, I don't know these weather mysticisms. Guys, I just realized something. There's fresh water and salt water. So would this be like the brackish area? But that's fascinating, the color of water. I wonder what that does. Like, does that affect the... What does that affect? I'm curious. All right, so there's an issue here. In the early game, I have 20 beds, but there's only 12 people. So I'm gonna have to use this job priority here. So I've got, what, 5 builders? But then it's gonna be very difficult to find people to work it. Look, we've got an orchardist. Apparently there's only one person working the orchard. I think what just happened? Charcoal maker. Okay, there we go. Now that that's done, ooh, it requires 3 people. And it doesn't look, I could close it, and it affects other jobs, which is interesting. But I decided to get charcoal to upgrade my happiness, so that these people can stay warm. Let's check our happiness and see how to improve it. Ah, see, it wants access to charcoal and residents want access to a well, then they'll be even happier. But obviously, happiness 78 should help me attract more people to this fair kingdom of Burgerberg. Ah, look, we've attracted 3 new people. That is huge. Now we actually have 1 idle person, because right now I basically closed off my farms. We're only producing food from the singular orchard. Let's see. Okay, we've got +4, despite 15 food from farms and 11 eaten. But can I see the production of this bad boy? 26 per year base output, fertility output. Ooh, okay. I think that should be enough, right? 1 orchard for now. Because I need more lumber so that I can build more buildings. And the happiness has gone up because of the charcoal. Now they just want access to a well, and in order to build a well, we're gonna have to get access to stone. One of the most essential ingredients here. Like we're building a pie, baking a pie, whatever. It requires stone to do little stockpiles. We're almost at bed capacity. And I'm gonna continue building over here. This is going to be a very highly residential area. I'm not sure how to maximize it, but we're gonna do burrows, right? I don't know what to call it, but you guys can help me out in that regard. And then we'll probably start building this way in turn, like with people. It's gonna be very fascinating to see like how we do this. This is gonna be farmland. Might have another little neighborhood over here, city. Then we're gonna build our Hadrian's Wall. We're gonna eventually have a fleet of ships. This is going to be so exciting. We've got 1 idle people, actually. So how are we doing on food? +4. That seems to be a bug. Because it says +15 from farms, but 0 from orchards. Maybe this is an annual report, so maybe that's just for a previous year. Wait, where'd my yearly report go? I don't know what year it is anymore. Year 5. All right, excellent. And I think, what, is it year 10, year 15 when the Vikings kind of first be like, well, it's a cute little place you got over there. Let's raid it. Now we've got 4 idle people, despite the fact that we've got plenty of people over here. I think that's because no one is gathering wood. So job priority here. We've got how many people? Timber workers. 4 out of 4. Excellent. Excellent. Basically everybody. And we're getting stone, and soon, oh, here we go. Now I'll be able to get the forester, and this should help me automate the wood a lot better. So I'm gonna put it in the heart of this forest, like right here. And this will be a rather big advancement for us. Yes! Yes! I'm so excited for this. Okay, now we'll have less people cutting wood in aggregate, but we'll have one guy just continually pumping it out. And then we could build a mini stockpile over there, and a mini stockpile right next to the quarry. And then we've got to build like some food storage. There's so much we've got to do. And I'm so excited for it. I think the next thing would be to build another hovel and expand this way. And then we're gonna need a well. We're gonna need 2 wells, let's see. I forgot how important the early game is, and just like how incredible of an accomplishment it feels to build a little kingdom, because you're like, there's so much to manage in the early game. Ooh, I like this. Check this out. This is new. Like the auto alignment for houses is like, here's the road, so it aligns the door. Perfect. Like that is just, oh man, it's all in the details, right? And they are just knocking him out of the park. I remember when this thing was on its Fig campaign, and I saw it and I was like, that is just gorgeous. Oh, I guess, here we go. Let's check job priority. Construction workers, where are you? Builders, 6 out of 6. Okay, we've got, everybody's working. It's just gonna take some sweet time, which we can expedite here. And bada boom, bada bing, the forester. All right, so now that we've got this, I think it is time. We've got 2 idle people, yes. It will be time to make our first well once we acquire the wood. No, the stone. All right, there we go. We've got enough here, and look at the coverage area. We want to put it, yeah, I guess we want to keep it over here. The houses, it's very important for the houses to be in the area of a well, because a lot of times, not you, sir. Look at this. Now, it boosts happiness considerably. And happiness is how you attract people to this fair city, because we've got 25 people, or this, I guess we're a hamlet now, right? I tell you what, it seems like stone production is very slow, or much slower. We may want to build another one. Now, how do we get rid of this rock? Congratulations! Burgerberg is a small village! I'm starting to get the hang of this governing thing, my lord. Alright, we've got 25 people and 25 beds. There we go, okay. 26 food is produced from orchards, and 20 is eaten by the homes. I think we're gonna be at 25. But I think it is time to build another hovel. Oh, that's interesting. It doesn't want to let me. It's auto, but I can't override it. That I don't like, but you know what? We are on the beta branch, so we do have to keep that in mind. All right, so I've done a little bit of expanding up to 35 people, but I feel like our orchards can only produce 30 currently. So 1 orchard produces 30, which is considerable. I don't think I want to open up these farms yet. Instead, I think I want to build another orchard. These seem to be very, very productive. My lord, no one is available to work in new construction. I disagree. Well, they may not be able to work it now, but they will in the future. And I think we should up our food storage. So let's build a small granary over here. Where should we have it? Close to home? For now? Or should we kind of expect it and build it outwards? So this would be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're right here. I think would be great. Because eventually this is going to be a little 9x9 with a windmill. Or a 3x3, not a 9x9. That would be massive. And so I am kind of expediting things. It's year 9. I'm not sure when the Vikings are going to kind of hit us, but I'm not looking forward to it. This should definitely up food storage. And now that we're going to have 2 of these, hopefully they get up to, I guess it does take a while for them to be able to be at max production. But I'm excited for where we're at. So I've got 3 foresters out here because I've noticed that resources do take their time. And I'm thinking that we may want to, let's see, how many people do we have? We have 35 people. Job priority, we might need more people already. I guess that's just kind of how it goes. Should we build our first cottage? Yes, we should. Oh, there we go. Now, this way I am allowed to rotate. I wonder what the issue was. It's gonna be cramped over here. This is gonna be an early neighborhood. Not the nicest city, but our neighborhood or town, whatever have you, area. Because I'm thinking of this as like the whole island of England. And this is our Ireland. It's more north than west, but you know what? It's fine. We're gonna grow potatoes there. I wish you could grow potatoes. You can't right now. Ah, see, that's the thing. This is producing 30. There's a fertility bonus, but there's also master workers boosting them from 26 to 30. Currently, these guys will be able to produce 26. So 30 and 26, 56. That's more than enough people that we have currently. So we will be able to cover this year's food needs, I think, relatively well. And this is our first cottage. Look at this. So this area is actually kind of flooding. Certain areas are kind of flooding by the rain. I guess actually that's not uncommon to this island. But it soon will be time. Here we go. We're getting the idle people. Let's get our next quarry. So I've just realized that our granary is not in the coverage of a well. We are going to want that. We will definitely want to do that, but where to put the well? Oh, stone roads. I forgot about this. Allows peasants to travel much faster. I wonder if that's going to be a quick upgrade. But we're going to need to start getting gold, and I think that's a little bit further off right now. A farm in and of itself does not seem that it would do that well. I think it's time to get another orchard or 2. But I think we're going to need people to work that orchard. Look, we are at 3 food. This is kind of scary. Our food reserves are low. I'm hoping that we get a bunch of apples soon. Yes, we just got a bunch of apples, I think. Yes, we did. Woo, boy. I felt like that was kind of close, you know? Look at this. Our people are starting to demand from us. They want churches or libraries and taverns, and it's taking away from our overall happiness. Well, I need more people to work that first. All right, so we've built our first windmill here, and I'm gonna surround it with farms. I think we had 6. So I'm curious to see the boosted output we have. Food output, each farm is only producing 7, but that wasn't the windmill. I guess there's no workers for the windmill just yet. The happiness has definitely been affected. I wonder if you could ever just get a gold mine or something like that. That'd be kind of interesting to be able to do. But right now we have to tax our people. And so there's no one working this windmill. Let's see, could we change the job priority? Could we... Oh my gosh, there's 15 stockpile workers? Why on earth do we need 15 stockpile workers? Somebody riddle me that. And then there's no one working the granary either. I guess we have, what, too much stockpile? Look, I built a big one, and look at all these guys are hanging around. You guys need to go build, or someone work this thing. I want to see what it would boost our food to, because it's got to make more sense than the orchards, I would imagine. This kind of technology, as it were. Alright, I think it's time to start taxing our people. But there's nobody to work it. We're in a very interesting predicament. I think it's because I have too much stockpiles, so I'm going to... 10 workers on this giant stockpile. Alright, this one needs to be closed then. I don't know how that'll affect. Hopefully we can still grab its resources. Will people still grab resources from a closed stockpile? That's an excellent question because it's got most of our charcoal, but this giant stockpile just has 10 people working it. I did not really account for that. I was just kind of in like city planning mode. So we're going to be taxing our people. We are at 32 gold a year currently. But with that gold, we can finally start building some of the more advanced things for this town. Like, I think I want to go with a tavern first. I'm gonna put it right here. A nice little pub on the water. We's gonna have a pub on the water. Plus, it's the least amount of gold, so it's the first thing I'll be able to afford. Ooh, stone roads. I'm curious about that. They probably, yeah, they cost gold. Of course they do. All right, so this should boost happiness in the area. Now, where is the front door? I just want to make sure I get that right. I think it's here. You know, provide happiness for pretty much everybody. All of my townspeople all live over here, and they all work over here and work over here. And I like the kind of segmentation of basically what things are happening where. Oh, look at these. That's cool. So if I click on this, I can see where my workers are by the people with these like purple kind of diamonds floating above their heads right now. And you can see the progress of it. I mean, this is an extremely well done game. I'm so pleased with it. Yeah, they are gathering resources from here, which is good. Oh my gosh, we have our first fire. Put out the fires. If those houses burn down, that would be very, very bad. But I think with having the well there, please don't lose that hovel. You protected some brave people's homes. I'm proud of you guys. All right, so now, oh, it's got one piece of wood, and the tavern is open for business. 8 happiness, and it consumes 14 food per year. Very interesting. So now they want a church or a library. Oh, this is just kind of like a progress event. So just having it. So what? We need a library? Okay, I'm gonna build a library. Libraries are fascinating in that they will eventually produce more and more happiness the longer they're out. It's pretty cool because of the master librarian. Stone production's very slow. We were waiting for this library for a while because of stone production. Where do we want to put the library? Would you like to read an old scroll and have a crumpet? But then we also kind of want it in the center of the town. So I put it like here. It could fit nicely in there. Yeah, I don't want the library there. And did I? Oh, shoot. I lost my gold. All right, so now we've got none of these kind of like societal limitations by like, oh, we don't have a library. You know, a small village needs a library. A small village needs a tavern. I kind of like that because it prompts you to build something maybe you otherwise would have waited for. It kind of like forces the issue of kind of having balanced progress. But this is where our kingdom is right now, and it is glorious. All right, guys. So I've been playing for quite a while, and I've got to head to my sister's birthday, and I get to hang out with my nieces. I'm very excited for that. Sunday is one of those nice family days, right? And so let's see. We've expanded pretty well, I think. There's a lot more we need to do, but I want you to let me know where. I'm thinking of building a port over here, or maybe over here. And I've got to figure out which island to expand to first. Do we want to expand to this one? It's kind of the closest. So if I build a port maybe here or up here, because this is definitely going to be the high populated zone. But this island's pretty good and full of wood. We could build a bridge up here to our island, but I want you guys to let me know how we should expand this. But I'm very, very excited for these things in particular, the maritime. Oh, I can build a dock. Stores goods for pickup and drop off by transport ships and allows foreign merchant ships to dock. Now, if I build this, we'll just, I mean, I guess we gotta find out. Let's actually build our first dock. How does this work? So, where would the ships dock at? I don't really know how this... I have no idea. Oh my gosh, I need to do some research, but this is what we're talking about here, guys. This is what it's all about. That's got a crane on it, so that seems like it would face... I'm gonna look into this, but I want you guys to tell me where we should build the dock. Should we build it on our west side or our east side of the island? Or maybe even north and south. I could do it here. Because that all depends on which island we want to go to. Do we want to go here? Do we want to go here? Or do we want to go to these ones down here? I think one probably with the more natural resources, but let me know. I'm so excited. I hope that you guys are happy to see this back. Let me know. if you want to see more. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, I'm gonna do a quick call to action for part 1, kind of right after the intro. For the audio. Because we need a call to action at the beginning. Alright guys, so how many of you want Kingdoms and Castles to become a series again now that we have this huge update? Let me know.